If you saw my earlier video from Vang Vieng, you know that I love this place. You know about its days as a wild and crazy backpacker ghetto in the 1990s after Laos opened to foreigners. But maybe you don't know about its best-kept secret during the Vietnam War. So here goes. No need to go back to the 1300s, when Vang Vieng was settled, or the 1890s, when the occupying French gave it its name. This story starts in the 1950s.
Laos became independent in 1953. And you history buffs will recognize that the Vietnamese overthrow of the French occupation there occurred in 1954. But the most intriguing historical tidbit about this place involves not the French, but the Americans. 60 years ago, where I'm walking along this incongruous strip of broken asphalt, was an airstrip, once known only by its secret U.S. military code name, Lima Site 6. This was a secret U.S. airbase built during the Vietnam War to accommodate one U.S.-based airline called Air America. But Air America wasn't your ordinary airline. It was a front for the CIA. It's just really eerie. It's barely on the outskirts of the village, undisturbed, forgotten about location. The tarmac largely grown over and covered over by rubble.
As I walk this one-time runway, I think of all the men and women who touch down under my feet, special forces, diplomats, spies, refugees, doctors, saboteurs, and yes, cargoes of opium and heroin for sale.
The drugs were the income source for Hmong groups within Laos, who were fighting vainly, as it turned out, against Pathat Lao guerrillas for control of newly independent Laos, and whom the U.S. military had induced to play a role against the North Vietnamese during the Vietnam War. The only debate about the CIA's role in the drug trade is whether the agency engaged in it proactively or merely turned a blind eye. I'm walking at what would have been one end of the runway, looking north, I guess, where the area of the airstrip widened out. That's where the present-day commercial buildings have been built on either side.
This place isn't easy to find. There are no signs pointing the way. If you want to see it, you have to search for it.
Just beyond me, in the bars and hotels of steamy Vang Vieng, there are lots of people having a good time, reveling, enjoying themselves, who have no idea what once went down here.